Hello, everybody. It's just, I don't know, probably about five something. I'm just trying to also keep you updated on the Austin Oasis situation, that nursing home. Um, letting you know, of course, I didn't give up on it. I did when I said Danny Davis. I did call the office to see had he went out there. Of course, he didn't take any calls and that he was busy in the office. And I stated to them, I said, well, Mr. Davis gave his word that he was going to go out there and talk to these people. Of course, Wednesday, Thursday, but of course he's kind of, I still thought it should have been a priority today, but uh, apparently he did not get to it. And Alderman Chris Talaferro, of course, he's on vacation. So the point I'm making to you all is that I did take the necessary appropriate action. That's why I didn't go with the protesting, because I did call Illinois Department of Health, which gave they end up calling back and said that I gave the complaint, which I was the only one at the time. But you all know that it's just a matter of them getting out here. It's a random visit. They don't tell you. And if they see that it has to be shut down, the appropriate actions will have been taken, will be taken. But you see me with this hat on because I want to keep you up to date. And so I'm not going to say how I end up getting into the nursing home. I end up getting into the nursing home because I end up learning from the protesting that somebody knew somebody in there. And it ain't the point that they hadn't been seeing them. They just, it wasn't on them. It's somebody that's a distant relative. So they reach out to me and we go there. And while we're there, it's like a surprise visit. But I learned at first they wouldn't let them in when they went to see them on the weekend. Not mentioning any names or anything, because that's something that's been handled. They said to wait on a social worker or something for them to get in. So they wasn't able to see them on the weekend. So we get up in there, give the names and said that I was the aunt. So I put this on to, kind of disguise myself and put on a full mask where they didn't see because I was out in the street. But as we go upstairs, now we got to wait. And we got to wait outside the room because somebody's in there bathing them. Now they bathing him, probably like we're waiting and waiting. I'm going to say 20 minutes, went past. Then we end up knocking on the door and say how long is going to take. So we probably waited another 5 more minutes. To me, that's alarm right there. Because when we walk in to visit, all these people come out from the front office, looking at the side office, watching us going in there. Then they all gather up in this office together, watching us. So we get in the room, and as we get in the room, very interesting. You wanted to know, I'm not going into a full detail because, again, this is something private that, of course, they are handling. Just glad that was able to get in to see some things, and we both were. So we get in there. They loved one said, I can't eat this mess. Well, how you doing? I'm doing terrible. Absolutely terrible. Got it on the voicemail, but then all of a sudden I can't say that. I just know the TV was loud, real loud. Of course, they could have took the remote out and turned it up themselves. I'm saying that because it's just, wow, it's just so loud. You can barely hear, but we did hear enough when he had said, sometimes I feel like jumping out the window. Because, we get washed up. They have no towels, no nothing here. We get washed up. They're cutting up sheets to wash up, to bathe us in, or pillowcases, or whenever we do get bathed. Lots of times they don't have no sheets. I'm not going to get way into it. And as they're talking, it's like 4 or 5 people. Someone come in with a clipboard, and the lady said, hello, Mr. So-and-so, so-and-so, hello. I turned around and said, what are you all doing in here? You're interrupting a visit. We only been here, 5 minutes to take off? What are all of you all doing up here? Because that's what you're doing, interrupting a visit, staring his way. When people do things like that, when they staring at you because they want to scare you to not say anything. And wow, this was really a talkative person. It didn't matter that they were there. Still say, I'm hungry. Can you bring me something to eat? I am hungry. I want some Popeyes. Sad. Very sad and heart-wrenching. And I'm still looking at them as like, never mind who we are. Why are you all up here? That let me know while we're looking around and we was waiting in the hallway. You know, people sitting in their wheelchairs, and you can actually see, and I'm just going to tell you for real, you see they natural born ass sitting on the wheelchair. They looking drugged, walking up through the hallway like they psyched up with medicine. And I never seen anything where we're getting ready to leave, because I said, you know what, let's just come on and go. We seen enough right now. He didn't want us to leave. Where y'all going? Bring me something to eat. Of course, you know, that was going to happen. We said, yes, we're going to bring that back. We get to the elevator. Elevator got a code. You can't get down. Okay, but my thing is, if there was a fire, whatever, going on, what if somebody that's up there that don't know the code? You can't. Patients don't know the code. These people that came up there started pushing the code. And the person that was with me said, you need a code to go down? You need, I believe you need a fucking code for the elevator to get on the elevator? Y'all hear what I'm saying to you? So I experienced it inside myself. I just put it on the voice thing inside of my pocket to not alert anyone. I should have just had it on the video and just started recording. But I'm telling you, it just took me away. I mean, it's like I lost my sense of thinking. To see these people, to see the roommate laying there looking like he's like 65 or 70 pound malnutrition. Can you imagine seeing that? My mind was, I put the phone in my pocket. My mind was gone. I'm just concentrating on this and what I'm seeing, because I ain't never seen nothing like this before. And I know Illinois Department of Health is going to get there and they're going to handle their business. So today I ended up calling. My sister said, call this number too, Adult Protective Services. They closed. It's at 4:30. She did it, so I'm going to do it too, but just waiting on Illinois Public Health. And I know they're going to be taking care of it, even though Danny Davis and all of you all have turned your head. I'm really disappointed in you, man. You had my respect. I lost it. And I don't care who don't like it. I lost it. I gave you the benefit of the doubt. I lost the respect for the politicians, especially the ones I talk to. So I'm coming to you, saying to you, I'm basically saying, if you have a loved one in there, go see if they're hungry. It don't take nothing to take them something to eat, is what I'm saying, y'all. Come on now. I heard it for myself, then wanted something to eat. Help me, don't leave. Please don't leave me like this. Maybe if the people see, I didn't know it doesn't have to be this nursing home, because this one is already in the process where they're going to come out there, Illinois Department of Health. Maybe if they're not in this one, they're in some other nursing home. Take the time and go see them. And within the process of you seeing them, I hate all people are getting abused in nursing homes. But in the process, when you're seeing them, at least you know your loved one, somebody see you coming out there to see them. It's going to be unlikely that they're going to do that to them, because you popping up seeing them all the time. They deserve that much. Don't let it be that you're throwing your loved one inside a place because is it interfering with your life? Stopping from the things that you want to do. All these healthcare workers out here that can come into your homes to take care of your loved ones until you get off of work, or whatever it is it may be. You don't know what situation you're going to be put in. You may be put in that same situation one day. You may say, no, that's not going to happen. Well, let me say this to you. Them people in there, when they family threw them in there, they probably didn't think that was going to happen either. But it did. They left them there. You can be put in that same boat, you, me, and anybody else. So the other thing I'm saying to you, get your affairs together. Because this person's run into a problem with power of attorney. If somebody has power of attorney of that person in there, their father or mother, and say they have a problem with them and they've been